Now, I love Will Smith. I used to want to fuck him for so long. When I heard that him and Jada was swinging, at this point, I'm just going to talk about it the way I should have talked about it a long time ago because I am just, I believe that at this point, they want the world to be involved in their relationship. So I used to want to have sex with Will Smith. From Fresh Prince of Will Smith to Miami Will Smith to Independence Day Will Smith. I wanted to be a bad boy. I wanted to be a legend. I wanted to suck his iRobot. Okay. I'd have been a man all up in that black ass. When I tell you, I wanted to have sex with Will Smith. He has been a fantasy of mine forever. Well, now Will Smith is in the news again because he's talking too damn much. He is talking extremely too much. Do you know they put out a petition today saying that they don't want Will and Jada to do any more interviews, that they just want to stop them from talking because we have an image of them in our head that is totally deteriorated. I can't see Jada Pinkett anymore without thinking about that little cat being beat up by August Alsina. There is just no way, because I know his dick is huge and I know he is shoving that whole thing up in her little rectum. Wait, rectum is the ass. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. By the way, there's this guy on Bigo. He goes by Kung Wolf. He was live the other day and he had a big old jar of lube. It was literally this big, and he says he has it for his girlfriend. Now, wait a minute. Y'all boyfriends be putting lube on their dicks to put up in your vaginas? I didn't know they do that. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? And I told him, don't be showing me no big old bottle of lube. You ain't finna stick all that on me. No, you not. But anyway, Will Smith is now in the news because he's saying that he used to vomit after he had an orgasm. I have had orgasms every day this week. There has not been no throw up at all in this house. He said that while he was dealing with a heartbreak, he resorted to having too much sex and vomiting as a result. He said in his new book, Will, now let me show you the cover of the book because the cover of the book is everything. The cover of the book is everything. This is the cover. I bought the book today, and I'm going to tell you who made me buy this motherfucking book. Oprah Winfrey made me buy the book. I watched her interview with him on Apple. And when I bought the book, I didn't even realize that she made me buy the book. And I see now why Oprah has all the power that she has, because she can actually make you buy shit. The crazy part is I probably ain't going to read it. Well, I'm going to. Oh, they said. No, they telling me. Thank you, Amberlynn. Amberlynn, you tell me when I need to do that. Okay. Thank you. So I probably won't read it, but I might skip to the chapters where he's talking about fucking because I kind of want to close my eyes and picture me and Will, Good Will Hunting. You know what I mean? I'd have tore that ass up. I'd have hit that ass. That nigga to call me Dr. Phil, Mr. Phil, Uncle Phil, something. Not Dr. Phil. Well, he said in his memoir that he swiveled into a gag-prone ghetto hyena. Anyway, sexually after his ex-girlfriend Melanie cheated on him. So she cheated on him and then he just got sick. He said, I desperately needed relief, but as there is no pill for heartbreak, I resorted to the homeo. You know what word I thought that was, right? You know what word I thought? Kelvin laughing because he know what I thought, what word I thought. I thought it was going to say homosexual. Bitch, I was about to run out the studio and go get the book right now. I resorted to the homeopathic remedies of shopping and rampant sexual intercourse. And he went on to say that up until this point in his life, he had only had sex with one woman other than Melanie. But over the next few months, he went full ghetto hyena. How he know what a hyena fuck like? I'm so sick of y'all talking about animal sex as if y'all done fuck the animals. If you ain't had hyena sex, then how you gonna talk about having hyena sex? Is that where you're making that noise? Because you know hyenas go, I ain't even gonna make the noise. And if I have sex with you and you make a hyena noise, bitch, I'm calling the ASPCA and PETA so they could put you to sleep. So now apparently after all this sex didn't work out, he was, well, it wasn't well with his inner being. So he formulated to a psychosomatic reaction of ejaculating. He said, quote, I had sex with so many women and it was so constitutionally disagreeable to the core of my being that I developed a psychosomatic reaction to having an orgasm. It would literally make me gag and sometimes even vomit. I'm going to lose a lot of relationships with the show, but let me just say this. I respect Will Smith. I love Will Smith. And this is my opinion. This is my opinion. This is a soft coming out story. Because I don't know no man that fucked a pussy and then threw up. I ain't never heard of that. I'm 44 years old. I have never heard of a man fucking some pussy and then throwing up. Unless he didn't want the pussy or he was tired of the pussy. Remember when Tyler Perry went on Oprah and said that he was molested and all those men was in the audience with their photos talking about they was all molested? That was during the time everybody was saying that Tyler was. Listen, I think everybody should, express themselves however they need to express themselves. Now, Will got married to my friend Cherie Zampino in 1992, and the couple, they divorced 3 years later. Now, this is a photo of those two. Now, I love Cherie. Cherie is a solid woman. She has been on my podcast. She hasn't been on there in a while. She's gorgeous. She's the mother of Trey, her son Trey, their son Trey. And in the interview, he was talking about in the book how he wrote how basically she felt like she was just a fill-in. Child, y'all not reading between the lines. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And I'll say this, if Will Smith came out as gay, we wouldn't even care. But I'll tell you this, I'm gonna get that. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody talking about Jason Lee don't date older. Shit, I date that motherfucker. Let me tell you, Jada, I'll be your best friend too. Me and you can go shopping. I'll put hit on motherfuckers trying to put our stories out. I'll be crisis management around that motherfucker. Every time Jada go over there to the red table and blow up our shit, me and you'll be at the blue table blowing up her shit. That's how we work as a throuple. So anyway, he then went after Cherie, he ended up with Jada Pinkett. Now this is Jada. This is a picture of Jada. They are a beautiful couple. Isn't she giving you like, we both fucking somebody else, it ain't none of your business. And his face is giving, bitch, shut up. Well, either way, they figured out how to make it work and they built a multi-million-dollar empire. So ultimately, they can do whatever they want to do. I'm a fan of both. I love them both. They are still both Black royalty. I know I have a job to do, and sometimes my comedic charm is a little messy. But it's all in good faith. I love Will and Jada. I love Will Smith. He is a huge star. But more importantly, when I looked at his interview with Oprah, what I really took away was how many amazing films he's been in. And the fact that he's been Ali, he's been Independence Day, he talked to robots, he is a Man in Black, all these iconic films. And the fact that all his films for 2 decades were all number one, and his movie 7 Pounds was number 2 at the box office. And to me, that's one of his best movies ever. That movie made me cry. If you never watched it, he dies in the end. He kills himself. I'm sorry if I ruined it, but it's been out long enough for you to figure it out. He fucking dies and donates all his organs to people, even to the white man that couldn't jump. Woody. I think that Will Smith is by far one of the best actors ever, and him and Samuel Jackson should have won Oscars by now. But Oscars so white. All right. Also, I did talk to Kevin Hart about hosting the Oscars. He talked about it for the first time, and y'all should definitely go see the show this Thursday, foxhole.tv. Check it out. All right. Bye, Dad. Bye, Will.